welcome to another episode of Bears News Network. I'm your host, Mike Anderson, alongside with my co-host, DeAndre Cootie Hicks. And we give you guys the latest Chicago Bears news and rumors, man. We try to give you guys the latest news of what's going on with our Chicago Bears team. Me and Cootie both from Chicago, Illinois, man.
Yeah.
South Side representing, so we like, to give you guys this news. And the only YouTube channel out there, Cootie, that give out prizes and tickets for the people. You know how we do it
Man,
around here. But all they gotta do is what?
all you gotta do is like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe, man, to have an opportunity to win some tickets during the season and opportunity to win prizes every week during the season, man.
Yes.
So we appreciate all the love and support. It does not cost you anything. All you have to do is, like Cootie said, man, like, comment, and
Like, comment,
subscribe
and
to the
subscribe.
page. Also, go over on Facebook at Bears News Network and follow us over there. And also on Instagram at Bears News Network. We're also available on those platforms as well. Okay, Cootie, let's get right into the episode, man. Look like the Chicago Bears will have Caleb Williams as a lock at the number one overall pick.
Yeah.
Um, as a lot of people know, we traded Justin Fields, and I know a lot of people is still feeling uneasy about the trade. But Ryan Poles, if you say you trust him, you have to trust his decision. It was the best decision that he said
Yeah.
for him and for Justin Fields' side. And Justin went to a place that he wanted to go. So, and he has
Right.
opportunity to possibly revive his career over there at Pittsburgh. So a win-win situation for everybody. We have to move on, Cootie. I
Exactly.
know you've been hearing a lot of, craziness and a lot of, bumping heads between the fans, man. But, at this point, the decision has been made. So we have to move on. So with that being said, look like Caleb Williams will be the new Chicago Bears quarterback. And how do you feel about it, Cootie? What's your thoughts about us picking Caleb number one overall?
Oh yeah, like you already said, we gotta live with the Justin Fields situation. But with that being said, I'm new on the Caleb Williams train because I just thought that we were gonna keep Justin Fields, so I don't look much into the guy. But the stuff that I have been seeing now that I gotta look into him, it's been good, man. I mean, I don't feel bad. I don't feel like it's so much as an upgrade, but I do feel like we're still going in the right direction. So definitely somebody who I'm not mad at being our quarterback. I'm definitely glad that we can got the opportunity to to pick our poison. But you could say because we have the choice to pick him or anybody else. But with that number one pick, we can we got our own path. So I'm glad that we're able to do it that way. It's just like I said, I'm new to him, but I'm seeing good things. I'm hearing good things. So like I can say I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I most definitely agree with you. Before I continue to get my thoughts, we want to know you guys' thoughts. So interact with us on all our
Yes.
videos that you see over here on YouTube. Feel free to comment. Like we said, we want to hear from you guys and get your thoughts. So put your thoughts on how you guys feel about the Chicago Bears taking Caleb Williams number one overall. We want to hear from you guys. We appreciate it. I agree with you, Cootie. I'm fine with the decision. When you look at Caleb Williams and you look at what he has done in his college career, coming from Oklahoma and transferring, going to USC, in 2022, most definitely was a good, incredible quarterback. He won the Heisman Trophy. He had 4,537 passing yards and 42 TDs and only 5 interceptions. And last year, in 12 games, he had 3,633 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. And this one thing that stuck out to me as his game, as far as him using his legs and his feet, he had 11 rush TDs in 12 games. So that was
No,
something
okay,
that just stuck out to me, even though we're gonna miss Justin and the things that he could do with his legs, even though Caleb is not as dynamic as Justin is with his legs, but we know he can still be a weapon and use his legs in certain situations if need be. And just
oh
another
yeah.
thing too, I wanted to point out one more stat, Cody. Here he has 72 pass TDs, 21 rush TDs, in 26 games at USC through in 2022 and 2023. So 21 rush TDs in 26 games. You know, like
Yeah, that's
you
nice
know,
though. You still
he
almost getting close to one a game.
he's still using his legs at a high cliff, at a high level, and still being able to throw the ball, being that dynamic full package quarterback that he shown that he could be in college, but it still has to translate over to the NFL, which is yet to be seen.
Yeah.
But with all the hype and everything going on, I do think he would still be a competent to good quarterback on our average. If he does not be what everybody expects him to be, I don't think he'll be a bust. That's what I'm basically saying. In my
Right.
personal
Yeah.
opinion, I don't think he would be a bust. Do you think he'll be a bust, Cody?
Nah, right. That's what I was saying. I don't feel like in no way it'll be a bad move. Even though, like I said, if he doesn't be that generational player, he'll still be a solid QB. Somebody we can still find value in and use.
Yeah, man, and I agree with you. And just from what I've seen at this pro day, the
Yeah.
way Matt Eberflus and Ryan Poles is raving about him and talking about him,
Yeah. How they talked about it,
they
right.
love about him. One thing that a lot of people was worried about was his character. And
Yeah.
believe me, and I've heard a lot of people say, well, these guys are trained to do this. They're trained to, play the role and to answer these questions. Yeah. But when you take a deeper dive into these guys and their background, ask about their high school teammates, and you reach out to their high school coaches and teammates and Pee Wee League coaches and teammates, and you get the same response that this kid is the real deal and he's who he is, then you can no doubt accept it and just hopefully that it works out for us, because we haven't always had the best of luck with
Yeah.
QBs and really developing them. But we
Yeah.
have the pick of the litter this time. We had it last year, but we never really had the opportunity to get the gem quarterback in the draft. That so-called supposed to be one. Last year, Bryce Young, yeah, he was good, but he wasn't that one.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wasn't calling him that one. This year, no doubt, Caleb Williams is that one, and if he came out last year, he would have been no doubt that one. But we never had that opportunity to really get that franchise guy who a lot of people say,
Exactly.
majority of 9 out of 10 people will say, yeah, he's that dude. So just having that
Right.
opportunity and seeing what he could possibly be with the weapons that we added to this team, I'm excited about the pick, Cootie. And like you said, hey, there's no doubt we got to roll with it at this point. So it's just
Yeah.
only excitement to see and root for the rookie at this point.
Exactly. Yeah. Couldn't even say it better.
Okay, now, so with that number 9 overall pick, then that leaves us with 3 picks left. We had 2 first-round picks, a pick in the third round, and a pick in the fourth round. That 6th-round pick that we got in the Justin Fields trade is not effective until next year's draft, but it can possibly turn to a fourth-round pick depending on how much playing time Justin Fields plays. So that still leaves us with 4 uh, draft picks, and at pick number 9, Cootie, um, what do you do with the pick? Like, how do you see them possibly trading back the pick, or do you see them, picking a blue chip offense or defensive caliber player that could come in and contribute right away?
Oh yeah. So I would think that you would probably want to go to trade to get something in that second round, but say it's not able to with what teams may be over there, whatever it may be. I would think that you do go get I don't think you draft a receiver. That's me personally. Just that what happened on our offseason, who we got with DJ Moore already. But I definitely think that you think about your line and we try to get someone who could be in effect now with Montez, so somebody who can help out that defensive line in the now. So I say that's what you do. You try to get you an edge rusher with that number 9. Yeah. Yeah, though Yo, yo. Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I don't know if it was you or me. Yeah, I get you now, yeah.
Okay. I said, since so, who would you pick at that number 9 spot? If you could, you got Jerry Verse from Florida State, you got Dallas Turner from Alabama, and you got Latu Latu from UCLA. So with those three blue chip defensive players that could come in and add to your team right away, who would you pick at that number 9 spot?
Man, I mean, it's kind of hard to say because I think it's Dallas Turner. He's the one who's projected to be the best one. He's I think the top at the position. But like I said, you want to get somebody who's ready. And we kind of talked about this a little bit. I think it had to be Verse because he's probably the most NFL ready right now, and that's what I'll be going for. We already know our team is you know what we did this offseason. Our team is built to win now. You know, all we gotta do is get some like a solid QB in there, and we'll definitely go places. So on the defensive part, you need somebody who you're gonna bring in who's gonna be ready now too. So I think
Yeah.
the best one available probably would be Jared Verse.
Yeah, I agree with you. Jared Verse would probably be the safest pick. I do like Latu Latu. It's just the only
Yeah.
thing that concerns with me. I would need his medicals. Just to make sure that I don't have to worry about him, possibly retiring or
Mm,
risking further injury of not being that player that
yeah.
I want him to be in the next 5 years. If I have to worry about that, then or so, then I wouldn't do it. But I most definitely would like, if his medicals come back clean and they're good, I would most definitely like Latu Latu. Um, he's most definitely a run stuffer, a pass rusher, like everything
Yeah.
that they need. Uh, he would fit. But like you said, as far as who's ready now in the safest pick, most definitely it's Jared Verse with that safest pick. We want to know though, how you guys feel. Who should the Bears go out and get at that number now, or should they trade back to like certain teams like the Raiders, that's sitting there at number 13, or the Vikings that's sitting there at number 12, who needs a QB. But the Vikings do not
Yeah.
have a second round pick, so I wouldn't be interested in that. Like I said, maybe the Saints at pick number 14, they have a second round pick. I don't know, but
Right.
if there was a player, who would you guys pick? Let us know your guys' thoughts right underneath this video. Like we said, if you're a Chicago Bears fan, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate the love and support, and interact with us. Leave your comments right underneath the video. Okay, Cootie, I'm going in a different direction. I'm gonna go to the offensive side of the ball. And
Okay, let's
I'm going to
hear it.
say, either one of the blue chip wide receivers. When I listened to Matt Eberflus at the owners' meetings, and Ryan Poles, they said that they wanted to get someone who can most definitely help out the young quarterback. And when I think about that, a lot of people, what they say, you can never have too many weapons. You can never have too many weapons for a young
Yeah.
quarterback and trying to help him develop. And not just with that, I know a lot of people saying, well, we signed Keenan Allen, but Keenan Allen is an older player. And I do
Right.
believe, that they tend to extend him a few years, but not necessarily say how many more good years he has in him. I'm not saying his game still, he's playing at a high level, but we can't count on him to play another 7 to 10 years, or so. Like, or
Right.
or
Right.
maybe
Okay.
even 5 plus. We can't count on that. So with that being said, I would like to go out and either get Malik Neighbors or Roma Dunze. Roma Dunze is personally my favorite. Just another big body target receiver for Caleb Williams to throw to, and the things that he can learn from Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, with those vets being in that receiver room, and him bringing in, and him being a young ascending possible, supposed to be number one. So now you have 1A, 1B, and 1C basically as your top three
Yeah.
receivers for a young quarterback. And you can't ask for much more than that. We will have probably one of the best wide receiver cores in the league at that point. So if I can, I
Yeah.
will most definitely go out and get one of these blue chip offensive players, just knowing that, Keenan Allen is a little bit older and he's not going to be playing long term, but he has that veteran leadership where I can go get a blue chip young caliber wide receiver and have him and DJ help mold that young man into something special. So,
Okay.
but let us know you guys' thoughts. Like we said, man, we wanted to just bring you guys that news and share them thoughts with you guys. And one more thing, Cody, we want to share with the people. We also want to know how you guys feel about this. The NFL new rules change on the kickoff, man. So the kickoff will be different this year. If you guys haven't heard the news, the NFL is bringing a change to kickoffs this year to try to bring it less injuries that happen on kickoffs, and also bring a little bit more dynamicness and excitement back to the game of kickoff, since over the years it had started to diminish away. So if you guys haven't go checked it out, the NFL has
Yeah.
issued now kickoffs will be like the XFL kickoff. So if you guys don't know how the XFL kickoffs, uh, go look it up on YouTube just to give you a better description of how everything will be. But the
Right.
NFL did put this rule change in it. And Cody, how do you feel about the rule change, seeing how the kickoff will be this upcoming season?
I mean, personally, I'm a little bit tired of rule changes, but I think this will be a better one. This will be one that'll make the game more a little funner, a little more entertaining to watch the kickoffs and stuff. Because basically, like it is supposed to give it's for safety, but it also give the returner a little more time to evaluate things and actually get going. So I think it'll be interesting to watch.
Yeah, man, I like it. Like you said, it brings the excitement back to the game, and like we was talking a little bit earlier too about how you can have now those dynamic players, those superstar players on your team at those skill positions, now have an opportunity to participate in kickoff and make major change and dynamic changes to put up points for your team in critical situations. We was talking a little bit about Tyreek Hill possibly getting back
Yeah,
there in those situations and making some things happen. Personally, for us, this is a opportunity for Valus Jones Jr. to
yeah,
now show what he can do. Like we've seen what he does on the little jet sweeps, from sideline to sideline and getting between on the outside numbers, getting in between people. But now this gives him a better opportunity to show what he can do, and see if he can make a difference on this team in some kind of way of aspects. But let us know you guys' thoughts right up underneath there. Cody,
yeah.
anything else you wanted to bring to the people? Well, we sorry about those little technical difficulties that we had earlier. We
Oh
just
yeah.
had, a little something going on, man, but we got it all together. But anything you want to say to the people, Cody, before we get out of here?
Something else that want to know how you guys feel about the new stadium they're talking about getting on the lakefront. I want to know how you guys feel about that adding the dome and stuff, and just how do you guys feel about us changing it up one time?
Yeah, man. Put your thoughts right up under there. How do you guys feel about the stadium? Is you guys cool with the stadium on the lakefront? Let us know. Type yes if you want the stadium on the lakefront, and type no if you don't. If you want it in Arlington Heights or anywhere else, type no. But if you want the stadium downtown Chicago in the dome right off the lakefront, type yes right underneath this video. We appreciate it, Cootie. Hey, I love the downtown scenery. We Chicago boys, so
Oh
we
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
We want to see the stadium
And I like the
downtown.
lakefront, right? I wanted to
I
be
like
stay on
that.
the lakefront.
You could walk downtown, enjoy downtown itself, and still be able to go to a game, a nice, game. It's just, I mean, downtown. We love downtown, so we
Yeah, it's a good
downtown.
feel in Chicago.
But everybody don't like it, so to each his own, man. But let us know you guys'
Yeah,
thoughts. If you're not cool with it and want to go to Arlington Heights, that's fine as well. They have the property to do it in the space. So, but I guess that's it for us, man. I guess we'll be back with you guys, and we'll have a new prize winner when we come drop another video for you guys. Be on the lookout for that. Like we said, we appreciate all the love and support. Hit that subscribe button. This episode is brought to you by Riverside. If you ever want to do some
yes,
broadcasting with your friends or anybody, choose Riverside. Riverside is the best side, and it gets the job done. Cootie, it's been another one, man.
yes,
And we out of here. Be safe, Chicago, and bear
Yeah.
down.
Bad now.